2021 has been a challenging year. Still, Suchi Foundation continues to spread love and compassion to the Boholanos who are still struggling each day in this pandemic crisis. Now that the pandemic still created a financial and economic crisis, Suchi Foundation became one of the people's glimmers of hope as it responded to the needs of the society. As Chichi continues to act upon its name Compassion Relief, the local chapters of Chichi around the world conducted relief efforts as a way to respond to this pandemic. Seeing the need to continue the assistance in Bohol, Chichi Foundation launched its midterm relief for the Boholanos towards the end of 2020 up to January 2021. A total of 3,170 families received rice and grocery supplies in 3 distribution cycles. Another round of distribution started in April to August 2021, which benefited 5,000 families and were given food assistance in 2 distribution cycles.
Sa ko nga kadawat sa ayuda sa Suchi Foundation. Ako ko pasalamat di kaduha nga kinang inhot unta nga magpabili ng santo tabang ba sa ang katawan nga kinahanglan sa ilang panabang.
Thank you, Suchi Foundation.
Suchi volunteers have seen how people struggle just to survive each day. This program helps in knowing and witnessing the true situation of our poor Boholanos. Nevertheless, the world is full of generous people who are ready to serve and sacrifice themselves for the sake of helping others. As the COVID-19 vaccines have continuously arrived in the province and the goal of accelerating the rollout of vaccines, the world has witnessed synergy and collaboration among government, non-government, and other stakeholders as the number of vaccinees are constantly increasing. To show the support, volunteers of Suchi Foundation and Suchi International Medical Association teamed up with the Department of Health and the Provincial Health Office of Bohol for a vaccination drive to protect the Boholanos from the deadly coronavirus. Through the spirit of volunteerism, Suchi volunteers, scholars, caregiving students, staff, and team of doctors have readily taken up important roles in the registration, pre-screening, vaccination, and post-monitoring processes. This effort comes synchronously with the relief programs of the Foundation in the province.
Sa panahon po kasi ng pandemya, ang pinaka-importante sa atin is ipakita po natin na tayo ay nagkakabuklod-buklod, nagkakasama-sama para po magkaroon tayo ng pagkakataon na matapos na po ang ating mga problema. So kung kami lang po mga doktor, kami lang po sa healthcare industry ang aasahan, alam po natin, hindi po natin kaya ito ng kami-kami lang. So natutuwa po kami dahil nakipag-partner po ang Suchi Foundation, specifically po si Sir Hoven po, for extending a hand to actually help us. So yun po yung pinaka-importante sa amin. So dito po sa vaccination effort natin, it's not just us from the DOH or Galyares. It's always going to be everybody in the healthcare field. And then we're happy to have anybody po, any NGOs or non-governmental organization na gusto pong tumulong sa atin. The reason behind that is gusto po namin ipakita sa tao na together we can.
Nowadays, most hospitals run out of oxygen machines to support the life of the admitted severe COVID patients. In response, Suchi Foundation expressed their love and care for both hospitals and COVID patients by donating high-flow nasal cannula oxygen machines. 3 hospitals, Governor Celestino Galyares Memorial Hospital in Tagbilaran City, Don Emilio del Valle Memorial Hospital in Buod, Ubay, Bohol, and Garcia Provincial Memorial Hospital in San Jose, Talibon, Bohol were able to receive machines donated by the Suchi Foundation.
So thank you to Suchi Foundation that you are supporting the province of Bohol at this point in time. These donations are very important right now because it will strengthen and support our temporary treatment monitoring facilities. Please know that every donation that you're giving, every time that you're giving, every act of generosity, every act of compassion is very, very appreciated by the provincial government and helps our people survive each day at a time.
Even the year 2021 has caused saddened by most of the people, but this year considered as blessing and cure to some of Bohol medical patients. Let us take a look at these people who touches and changes their lives through the love of the Chuchi Foundation. Fernando Dudong Rinopal Jr. from Maribok, Bohol was born with Hirschsprung disease. It is characterized by a nerve cells missing at the end of a child's bowel with no known causes of its development. Unfortunately, he is unable to complete junior high school as he was bedridden for many years.
Daghan kasong salamat sa Chuchi Foundation na naoperahan ko, nalipay po ko nga pre ang pag-opera na nakakuan ko sa pag-opera nga maulian po ko.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Cruz, a 45-year-old from Manga, Tagbilaran City, suffered from rheumatoid arthritis and gout. Sadly, he was not able to walk any longer since both of his toes and hands lumped. Chuchi Foundation showed their love by giving him wheelchair and a new bamboo bed. Aside from that, Chuchi also donated roofing materials for a comfortable shelter. Volunteers and youth were helping together in doing the repair, cleaning, and disinfecting the area.
Talagang masasabi natin na gipit kami sa gamikan sa Chuchi Foundation. Medyo na arang-arang yung bumuhay namin at yung mga kailangan namin sa bahay na dati sira, butas yung mga bubong, ngayon napalitan, at sa higaan ko rin na bago ngayon. Kaya nagpapasalamat ako sa Chuchi Foundation.
The love that they received from Chuchi would surely paint in their hearts forevermore. Aside from that, Chuchi Foundation still accepting assistance for chronic kidney disease patients by providing an access for AV fistula.
Dako kayong pasalamat sa Chuchi Foundation. Salamat kaayo na para sa ko ang niyaning kahimtanga na daghan kay natabangan o natabangan po ko sa libre na operasyon. Daghan kayong salamat.
For the year 2021, a total of 54 patients were catered and given assistance by the Chuchi Foundation. The pandemic also crippled the livelihood of many less privileged families. As a result, it caused even more deterioration in the quality of their lives and in it, the health of every family member. The children have suffered the brunt of undernourishment, with many parents struggling to provide for their needs. As of November 2021, a total of 3,986 bags of multivitamin supplement were given to 609 recipients in different areas in Bohol. This supplement aims to provide much needed nutrition to strengthen their immunity. Love is always present. Chuchi Foundation continues to support various orphanages in Bohol by giving them rice, set of groceries, milk, vitamins, and sanitary needs. This year, Chuchi produced 2 graduates who made their way to success. Their journey as a scholar might end this year, but their hearts will never end to be always grateful of being part of this organization. For them, the Chuchi Foundation was more than just a monetary help, they are a family. Chuchi Foundation still accepting applicants for a scholarship grant for the existing school year. A total of 16 new scholars passed the series of assessments and were given educational assistance and awarded in October. For the school year 2021 to 2022, a total of 240 scholars were given assistance from the Chuchi.
So I am thankful for this opportunity, for being one of the scholars of Chuchi Foundation, and I am hoping that this would help me a lot in my life or in my future. This would serve as my inspiration to more or to help others to grow as a person and to develop what I have and to learn what I want to learn to be a better person in the future.
Thank you, Chuchi Foundation. Thank you, Dharma Master Chenyen.
Chuchi Foundation offered laptops to scholars as they recognized the needs of the scholars for an access to technology as they conform to online learning. Chuchi also aimed to help them attain academic potential that may complete their studies. A total of 97 Chuchi Bohol scholars were able to receive laptops in a discounted price. Hopefully, by this event, scholars are encouraged to do good in school and subsequently help to shape hope, peace, and better society to live in.
Thank you, uncles and aunties. Thank you, Chuchi Foundation. Thank you, Dharma Master Cheng Yen.
There's more. Chuchi Foundation conducted an English and Mandarin training program that was designed to give job opportunities to the Boholanos, especially those who want to work abroad. This program is added to help them work in a lucrative industry. After passing the language training, they enrolled in a competitive and accredited school for a caregiving course. With this, they may be able to share the love and passion in caring for elder people who need care when they do their job. In the end of the year, Bohol has suffered from great and all-encompassing damage as Typhoon Odette made two landfalls in the province, specifically Bien Unido and CPG Island. Great damages were also spotted in its nearby towns during its onslaught on December 16. Countless homes, establishments, and infrastructures were severely destroyed. Trees, communication facilities, and power lines were down. The province is still reeling from the devastation caused by Typhoon Odette, which claimed 111 deaths and thousands of individuals were injured and evacuated. The strong winds and massive rains have induced the level of the Lobok River to rise, which is a famous tourist spot in the province, damaging a great deal of homes, establishments, including the means of transportation. Chuchi volunteers from Manila flew to Bohol to personally assess the devastation brought by the typhoon. Together with the Bohol staff, they went to the worst affected towns to witness the situation and how they can spread love and compassion to the concerned families. Iljoy Torion, a resident from Tinangnan, Tubigon, shared her experiences and how she survived from the super typhoon.
Yung bahay namin wala na, kahit nga yung haligi wala nang natira. Yung natira na lang yung samintado. Lahat po ng bahay dito sirang-sira na talaga, pati nga yung kabuhayan namin yung mga sasakyan namin pangdagat sira na rin. Hindi nga namin alam kung paano kami magsimula ulit. Yung sana ano na lang, kahit tubig na lang at saka pagkain. Bahala nang hindi na muna kami makapagtayo ng bahay, basta yung importante, buhay naman kami lahat.
Due to the severity of Typhoon Odette's destruction, Bohol Governor Arthur Yap announced and signed Executive Order 65 declaring a state of calamity in the entire province of Bohol.
我只是要求说，商人有辦法，就是要求組織，恁哋控13嚟到沙港，阮去調對當，組織 at that time，你控13真大責阮講，阮希望說，國際嘅機會，組織嚟責菲律賓責Bohol。
Chuchi volunteers urgently responded to help Boholanos by giving 20 kilo of rice to the most affected towns in the province as immediate answer for starvation. Edwin Mira, 42 from Lobok, a freelance painter and a father of two, woefully asked for help as his home was immensely devastated by the flash flood.
Tanan nga nihatag na magtabang sa mga bugas, mga kanggos, buwan pa mga sinina. Ilabi na karon sa akong nadawat nga bugas nga 20 kilos. Nagpasalamat ako sa Tutsi Foundation. Dagan kayong salamat.
Edwin is very optimistic that there are generous people who could reach help in terms of food, water, and even shelter to live in. Now, Edwin and his family is living in a small tent and no other option but to live under the heat of the sun. The team was touched by their stories and how they managed to survive even at the brink of death. Although there was a scarcity of food and no comfortable shelter to live in, smiles are still painted in their faces with the act of hopefulness. Beyond doubt, this catastrophe cannot sway our hope, but only strengthens our faith. In these trying times, may we always be grateful that there are generous people and organizations who are always ready to help and give aid to the needy. The Chuchi Foundation. Without hardships in life, we cannot fully understand the truth nor develop our full potential. May we always remember that there is always light after darkness. Whenever life gives us challenges in this world, it teaches us how to persevere and fight for the dreams we have built. This year educates us how important all people should unite as one to end problems and sufferings. It also shows the value of love, time, and care for each other.